I don't want all of us to have to be ruled over by people that are compromised. So I feel like I'm trapped, and it hurts my heart to know that my girlfriend now is really scared. And then we feel violated as a result of getting robbed last week. It doesn't feel good to not feel safe in your country. And I'm not somebody who goes on and on and on and on about crime. I know crime happens. I know there's crimes of opportunity. I don't think about crime anywhere near as much as a lot of people do. But I've run through scenarios in my head. Like, if somebody came around to try to rob us, the last thing you want to do is grab a weapon and try to fight somebody off. Like, that's a really good way to get hurt or killed. In most cases, people just want your money and your possessions. You're better off just giving them that stuff and live to tell the tale, and then let the police deal with it with what you can remember and what evidence they can gather. It's not worth your life. I know there's a lot of people that are like Second Amendment people and yada 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 yada. I know the statistics on that. I know, just as a basic principle, when you bring lethal weapons into the picture, you are at much more risk. Is it true that things can turn in a different direction? Yes, that's true. But generally, those types of crimes are done by people that often know each other and they have some kind of grudge. It's a lot more rare of people to just find you and do terrible things just for the sake of it. Not really worth it. Anyway, I don't know. That's just some of my random thoughts for today. I still believe that the major reason why we're likely to see more crime is because we have a government that has gone to war with our people, and our people are suffering, and our people will continue to suffer worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And some elements of society are going to turn on each other because that's all they have. And that's sad. And I don't blame people for their circumstances. I want to fix society. So there's no real need to do that. And that's the truth. When you address wealth inequality, which is the largest causal factor for most crime, you can reduce it quite significantly. And then the rest, you do proper treatment. You boost up mental health funding, you get the proper programming, you make it easy and frictionless to get it. You make sure that you have people that are well trained and know how to help, be the ones that help. You don't do over policing, because policing is just, it's kind of like a maintenance worker. Like, they come in after the fact. They don't really do very much of crime prevention whatsoever. You know who does crime prevention? Us just paying attention, us understanding that we have a social contract and honoring it. We do crime prevention. Same thing with drug treatment. Get people help. Legalize, tax, and regulate drugs. You can do those facilities where they do clean, safe use, so they can get connected with people that would care for them. Give them opportunities. Those programs work.